I could say anything to my father when he was there. And there, it would never be like, you could talk. He left before I could make him proud. I wish he was there to see where I've come as a human being. This film, it was very easy actually to transition because आपको जब दर्द feel होता है, you have to do a character who feels a lot of pain and has to express a lot of pain. So you have to stay with your pain. And that is a very tumultuous journey. Mumma बोलती है शर्ट उल्टा मत पहनो, आज उल्टा शर्ट पहना,
काम आ गया.
Sorry. I am intimidated. I'm scared. Look at me. I'm terrified of most things, but I am courageous enough to face this fear.
पापा के जैसा काम कर रहे हैं अच्छा, और पापा का पूरा उसमें दिख रहा था थोड़ा थोड़ा. आप भी बहुत ही अच्छा.
Any मतलब emotion that you're going
भाई
through?
डर लग रहा है. मैंने
Everyone has loved it.
पता नहीं मुझे नहीं यार. मैं चाहता हूँ.
So firstly, welcome to Pinkvilla Babil. It's so good to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Well, my first question, the film's title is Friday Night Plan.
Yeah.
What's Friday Night Plan for you?
Generally now it's changed a lot, no bro, because I think when you come into this industry, and it's not about the industry, it's about taking acting as a profession. One, you don't have time. Second, you have to spend a lot of time with yourself to understand yourself. So I just, make music, I read books, I watch films, but it's a lot of solitude. It's not like no, in the film also यार, मैं तो loner ही हूँ, वो ही पूरी बाकी दुनिया.
मैं वही कह रहा था, film में भी वही है. So you are not the party animal kind of.
No. I used to be in college days and uni days, but boring है यार. मतलब वो जो कोई same shore music, कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे रहा, बातचीत नहीं हो पा रही. So yeah, I got over that very fast actually. Yeah.
And there's a coming of age family drama
Yeah.
with Excel. Do you remember your first conversation with them, and how did this film come your way?
So, Anmol Ahuja heads casting day, and I had given a lot of auditions for him, and he casted me for Kala as well. They were in talks with Vatsal to cast for this film, and Ahuja took my name. And then they did a reading with me and narrated the story to me. And I loved it because also I did Kala, and then I did Railwayman. So I was just too intense, too heavy. So I was like, let me do something that will make the audience feel a little good. Not...
Slice of life, happy.
Yeah, happy. Bro, we live in a time which is so consumed by anxiety. I just thought that I want to do something that the audience can watch and feel good. और टेंशन नहीं देना था मेरे को. मतलब पहले ही आप टेंशन में हो, मेरी पिक्चर देख के और टेंशन में हो गए तो क्या फ़ायदा.
But what's the kind of cinema that you prefer watching?
I prefer watching. I like... It's not... it depends on the day. And also it depends on... necessarily, I don't watch one type of cinema. Whatever comes my way, I'll watch it. It's cinema. आप देखो कैसा लगता है, कैसा महसूस होता है.
But no favorites. Like everyone, I think, has a favorite genre. Like for me, it's a comedy.
For me, it's more like thrillers. Yeah. Comedies as well. See na, bro. हो गया वो कुछ दिनों पे कुछ अच्छा लगता है, कुछ दिनों पे कुछ अच्छा नहीं लगता.
Change होते रहते हैं. Yeah, I think that happens to everyone.
अब बताओ, ऐसे हेयर स्टाइल जैसे होता है ना, मतलब आपका मूड है, आप बना लेते हो जो. हाँ.
And you started this conversation by saying that the character is very much like you. In terms of...
In certain aspects. Like now I've become a lot like him, but यार वो इतना सोचता है हर डिसीजन के पहले, मैं इतना नहीं सोचता. वही हमारा बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंस है एक्चुअली. मैं लाइफ को ट्रस्ट करता हूँ, वो लाइफ को ट्रस्ट नहीं कर पाता क्योंकि उस लाइफ ने उसको इतना बड़ा धोखा दिया है. बाय लाइफ gave him so much pain early on in his life that he couldn't trust the journey. Every decision had 70 backup plans. That I'm very different from, but solitude wise I'm pretty similar. Yeah.
And what kind of bond do you share with your family?
We're very close. We're like friends. It's not the definition and the labels of family members like father, son, mother, son, brother. They don't exist in our family. We're all like friends, and there's nobody ever has the need to hide anything. You know, because the moral judgments and the burdens of ethics and societal confirmations and rules, they are not there at all, you know. So I can say anything to my mother, I could say anything to my father when he was there, and there it would never be like, you know, you could talk. So yeah, a lot of communication is there in our family, and it's all we're just friends basically living together.
I think that's the evolution, that's the arc of a character also in this film. Like,
Yeah.
you start
Yeah.
speaking towards the end of
Yeah,
the film
yeah,
in terms
yeah.
of having those conversations.
For me, Sid's arc was more about finding a balance, you know, about, it's not like आप एकदम ही flow में चले जा रहे हो, कुछ भी कर रहे हो बिना सोचे. It's, well, and also the other extreme where you're thinking so much that you're unable to even make the decision, you know. So it's like finding a balance between those two things and living life in a balance. That was Sid's character arc for me.
And you know, when we talk of Friday night plans, especially in the film business, it's a movie for most of the film lovers. What memories do you have in your growing up years of watching films on a Friday night with your dad, mom, everyone?
फिल्म तो रोज देखते थे. फ्राइडे नाइट ऐसे नहीं होता था ना, फ्राइडे नाइट को हम फिल्म देखेंगे. फिल्म तो बिकॉज आई ऑल्सो कम फ्रॉम अ फैमिली दैट, you know, is very cinema centric. So we used to watch films every day, you know. Baba used to put on something or the other and we used to watch every day. It's not Friday night. वो रोज फिल्में रोज चलती रहती थी हमारे घर पे, रोज. मतलब यूरोपियन सिनेमा, हॉलीवुड, बॉलीवुड, सब.
Which is your all-time favorite film? इतनी देखिए कुछ. Okay, 5-6. Okay.
ऑल टाइम. आप बताओ आपकी ऑल टाइम फेवरेट फिल्म क्या है?
Since I love comedies, I mean, अंदाज़ अपना अपना, हेरा फेरी.
वो बोल दिया आपने.
हाँ, that's what I said. 5-6.
5-6.
Yeah, I mean.
ठीक है. स्ट्रीट कार नेम डिजायर, पान सिंह तोमर. यार अभी सब नाम जा रहे हैं यार. वो कौन सी है वो वाली यार, वो सिटी ऑफ गॉड्स, स्टॉकर, तारकोव्स्की की. और यार बहुत, वो अराइवल, वो जो एलियन लोग आते हैं, वो बोलते तुम्हारी लैंग्वेज बकवास है वो.
And Babil, you know, I was just reading somewhere, I think before coming, I just saw an interview where you said that...
You saw an interview of me before taking an interview.
Yes, to know
Great.
that I don't repeat the questions. I mean, that's the basic...
And then the first question you asked was, what is your Friday night plan?
Because that was an icebreaker. So, I mean, you don't know how to start apart from an obvious question. So in that interview, I think you said that you could not discuss your work with your father. And you wish you could do that. But, you know, now...
What? Basically, sorry, I'm so sorry to interrupt, brother. मैं वो कहना चाह रहा था, मैं क्या कहना चाह रहा था is that I could he left before he could see me grow. He left before I could make him proud, you know. I wish he was there to see where I've come as a human being, not professionally, just as a human being. That's what I was trying to say, basically. Okay. Yeah.
So actually, my question was actually on those lines only. So now when you do films, or when you read scripts, before signing on, do you think how would he have reacted, or how would he judge your choices or something?
No bro, अभी पहले ही इतना प्रेशर है, वो उससे कितना प्रेशर हो जाएगा भाई. नहीं, मैं प्रेशर कम करने की कोशिश करता हूँ, बढ़ाने की नहीं.
Okay, so Kala and now Friday Night Plan. What have been your challenges to as an actor in this journey?
पूरी जर्नी,
दो फिल्मों की जर्नी.
हाँ, अरे तो आपने 2 फिल्म देखी है, मतलब वो बहुत शूटिंग्स भी हुई है जो अभी आया नहीं है काम. लेकिन कला मेरी पहली पिक्चर थी, फ्राइडे नाइट प्लान मेरी चौथी पिक्चर थी.
Okay.
या तो वो उसके बीच में भी काफ़ी जर्नी हुई. बट कला के टाइम सर मैं इतना डरा हुआ था ना, आई वाज सो स्कैर्ड एंड फ्राइटेंड बिकॉज when father is there you have a umbrella, you know, to protect against the rain. As soon as father goes, वो छतरी गायब हो जाती है, बारिश सीधा आपके मुंह पे गिरती है. और दूर से तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है जब आप छाते के नीचे होती है, वाह क्या बारिश हो रही है. जैसे ही छाता जाता है तब समझ आता है like what rain means, you know. So that time just overcoming the fear and being able to express in any way, that was the biggest challenge. Now the challenges are much different. Now the challenges are about exploration of character, you know, being able to execute certain things that you intellectualize, but you're not, you know, implementation में वो आते आते कैसे दरारें आ जाती है आपके सामने. So those things. Acting के बारे में कोई जानना नहीं चाहता है सर, वो you know, so
हो जाता है.
हाँ.
But you don't take any pressures, like...
नहीं, बहुत प्रेशर लेता हूँ मैं अपने ऊपर, बहुत प्रेशर. लाइक आई वेक अप एंड टेक प्रेशर. दैट्स it's difficult because people say don't take pressure, but kaise, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's easier said than done, because constantly you're reminded where you come from, constantly you're reminded of your responsibilities. But the biggest challenge is, how do you retain your individuality and express yourself truthfully, being surrounded by, you know, the constant pressure of trying to be like someone else. Baba and me we are different people, completely different people. You know, I have my own specialities, he had his own specialities, and I can never be him, and he could never be me, you know, in another life. But that is the challenge. How do I stay myself when so many people just want me to be him, you know? And because you don't want to disappoint anybody, you don't want to, you know, you want to give back love, but the true way to actually give back love is to fearlessly be yourself, you know.
And that's the biggest challenge, I think.
To
I think
fearlessly be you is, I think, the biggest challenge for everybody in this world, because I have different pressures, but every single person has societal pressures. Society is always trying to tell you to be a certain way, you know. Social pressures are even more, they convince you to do things even more than the law. जैसे अभी हम बैठे हुए हैं कहीं, मैं कोई बंदा उठ के नाचने लगे क्योंकि उसको मन कर रहा है, तो लोग बोलेंगे पागल है, पर वो पागल नहीं है, यू नो, उसको नाचने का मन कर रहा है, वो नाच रहा है, आपको क्या है? पर हमने ये बना दिया कि ये क्या कर रहा है, ये क्या कर रहा है, ये तो गलत है, ये तो पागल है, ये this shouldn't, you know. So society is always putting pressure on you to be a certain way, and through that, if you can fearlessly be you, then you won already, you know. यार मेरे को लगा, मेरे को स्मार्ट बोला अभी, यार फीलिंग आ रहा है, मेरे लेग्स क्रॉस हो गए ऑटोमेटिकली.
And you know, you said that there are 4 films that you have done. There are 2 more up for release.
I can't.
Of course, you can't talk about it. But one of which everyone knows is The Railwayman,
Yes.
which is announced as well.
Yes.
And you are working with so many seasoned actors over there. How was that experience and on-set learning?
Man, I can't explain. And KK sir, Divyendu bhai is very funny. He's like the best. It makes you feel very good and light on set. And our Madhavanji is very cool. He's the coolest man. And he doesn't age. Madhavan doesn't age. He really doesn't age. Like, if you see him in real life, it's like, sir, क्या कर रहे हो आप? मुझे भी बताओ. मैं तो 25 साल का हूँ, मैंने ये नहीं पूछा. But KK sir, I had a lot of scenes with him, right? Constantly I was with him. Man, that man had such a complicated character, such complicated scenes. और बीच में मैं अब सवाल पूछे जा रहा हूँ कि आई कांट लेट गो ऑफ दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी. मैं भी पूछे, और सर मेकअप भी कर रहे, लाइन भी याद कर रहे, मेरे सवाल का जवाब भी दे रहे. मैं अगर 4 टेक दे रहा हूँ, मैं अगर आई एम टेकिंग मोर टेक्स, यू नो, टू execute it the right way. And sir has to sprint 100 meters just for my take. He's doing it 7, 8, 9 times. He's the kindest person to work with, and he really makes you feel like family and makes you want to grow. You know, he makes you want to be a better person. That is such a beautiful thing. Like, KK sir, I really am so grateful to him.
He's too good. I think everyone is a fan of his performances, acting, and everything.
And what a man,
You know, every actor has a list of directors, and you have always like I think Shoojit Sircar is one director who has spoken so much about you, Irrfan sir, and I think you're doing something with him. How is it that like to work with the Shoojit Sircar?
अभी तो काम नहीं किया ना, काम करके बताऊँ.
But you're doing, I mean, how is it to collaborate? I mean, how?
He's family. I don't know how to professionally speak about him. He's family more than the work, you know, the support behind the work, you know, the mentorship. That's more important. That has human value to it. काम करके मैं जब उनके साथ काम करूँगा तो मैं आपको बताऊँगा experience कैसा रहा. But more than the work, it's the man he is and the way he guides me through this chaos, you know. That's what's more valuable to me.
He's someone who would bring the sanity in the insane world. Basically, that's...
Yeah, or the insanity in a pretentious sane world. Like, we're pretending to be sane. हम सब पागल हैं, आपको पता है ना. हम acting करते हैं sane होने की. Actually, हम सब पागल हैं.
That's true, of course. I mean, I get what you mean, and that's something which everyone experiences as well. So, yeah. And now we would like the fans over here to ask questions.
Hi,
hello, how are you?
So I just wanted to ask, like, I've seen your Kala. That movie was intense. That movie was actually intense.
So, and this was a happy movie what I saw from. So how do you went from a total intense movie to a total fun and teenage, that wasn't a teenage directory at all.
No.
And total teenage person here.
मैं फर्स्ट फ्रॉम कला आई वेंट टू रेलवे मैन, ठीक है. फिर रेलवे मैन के बाद मैंने एक छोटी सी फिल्म की थी, वो उसका कुछ मतलब उसका इट डिडंट अफेक्ट मी इमोशनली दैट मच, बट दिस फिल्म इट वाज वेरी इजी एक्चुअली टू ट्रांजिशन, बिकॉज आपको जब दर्द फील होता है और you have to do a character who feels a lot of pain and has to express a lot of pain, so you have to stay with your pain, and that is a very tumultuous journey, because every day your mind is trying to survive, so your mind is trying to take you away from the pain and you have to forcefully take your mind back to the pain. So when I came to this film, it was very easy because your mind is anyways trying to take you away from all the pain you felt. तो मैं बस छोड़ दिया कि
So was it like you and Ayan actually at home here?
No, yaar. Ayan is we have a very different relationship. Ayan and I are super tight, and he's much more mature than me actually. I'm very emotional. I wear my heart on my sleeves. He's much more sorted. तो वो मुझे बहुत help करता है उस sense में. I sit down with him. I ask for his opinion and advice.
It's the last wala Adi here.
Yeah. Basically. But बस difference ये है कि सिड को जैसे वहम है ना कि मैं इससे ज़्यादा mature हूँ, वो मेरे को real life में वहम नहीं है. बस मुझे पता है वो.
Hi sir.
हेलो सर क्यों बोल रहा है मेरे भाई, 25 साल का हूँ मैं, कुछ काम भी नहीं किया इतना.
So like if we talk about ourselves, we all are somewhere or the other, like हमारी life में हम लोग सब actors हैं, कहीं ना कहीं we all act. But being in movies, like अगर हम एक फिल्म से दूसरे फिल्म जाए, there are many different emotions जो feel होते हैं. तो like being an actor, what's that something from movies that you have learned that has like transformed your personal life in emotional ways?
From movies that I've learned.
Yes, like अलग-अलग emotions, characters.
Basically आप पूछ रहे हैं कि ऐसा कुछ है जो मैंने अपनी लाइफ में सीखा है फिल्मों से.
From the characters' emotions that
अच्छा,
you get to
okay.
feel,
Yeah. So with every character there is, I think with कला जैसे उसकी जो lightness थी कि वो मतलब आप सबने देखी है, नहीं देखी तो भी चलेगा सर. वो अब मैं स्पॉइलर दे रहा हूँ. वो जहर पीते हुए भी उसको लाइटनेस थी एक उसके अंदर कि ठीक है चलो. वो लाइटनेस तक पहुँचने की जो कोशिश है, उस जर्नी में मैंने बहुत कुछ सीखा उस लाइटनेस के बारे में ना, कि कैसे फॉरगिवनेस के बारे में, प्यार के बारे में, कि आप कैसे किसी को प्यार करो जब वो आपसे नफरत करता है तब भी. उसके तो हर कैरेक्टर का एक पॉइंट होता है जहाँ आपको पहुँचना होता है जो आपसे दूर है, और वहाँ उसकी कोशिश आपको वो सिखाती है कुछ ना कुछ. तो हर कैरेक्टर से अगर आप देखोगे तो वो अभी तो 2 ही है, बाकी जब आएंगे तो जैसे रेलवे मैन में मैं बोल नहीं सकता ज़्यादा, बट उसकी इनोसेंस, इसका जो बैलेंस है, तो वो वहाँ पहुँचने में आप सीख जाते हो काफ़ी. तो वैसा है उसकी जर्नी में मैं सीखा काफ़ी.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I love what you're wearing.
Thank you.
Love
अरे
the
I'm wearing
aesthetic.
उल्टा शर्ट.
Oh, you
The shirt was this, मैंने उल्टा पहन लिया, फिर बोला ऐसे ही रखते हैं ना.
काफी cool.
है ना?
Love it fully. My question is that given that Irrfan sir has worked with Juhi Chawla ma'am before, and to work in Friday Night Plan with her, how is it like, given that she's worked with my dad?
No, it was not that. वो नहीं था कि बाबा के साथ काम किया उसका मतलब उतना वो नहीं था, but जब she's Juhi Chawla, you know what I mean, like
iconic.
हाँ, exactly. It was not about Baba. It was just about her. That's it. Have you ever seen her walk? I'm telling you, मैम. हाँ, वो कैमरा खुद रोल होने लगता था. DOP घर चला जाता था. सच में वो पिक्चर खुद ही शूट हो जाती थी. वो I'm telling you, like her aura is. आप एकदम हो जाते हो, फिर लाइनें भूलते हैं लोग.
And I want to know that who's that one actor who's in the industry like since really long that you really want to work with?
Since very long, no, but I'll tell you now. I want to work with Adarsh Gaurav.
Oh, Adarsh.
Really, I want to do Jugalbandi. Like I want to do scenes with
full
him.
banter,
Yeah. And I want to work with Rajkumar Rao. I want to work with Vicky Kaushal. I want to work with Pankaj Tripathi sir, Nasir sir. अभी बहुत सारे नाम हैं जो नहीं आ रहे हैं, बट ये टॉप ऑफ द माइंड में से ये 5 मुझे बहुत काम करना है इनके साथ. as actors. Yeah.
And any specific genre you think of?
No,
like, with them?
anything with them I'll do.
Oh, interesting.
मैं कर लूँगा. I can do it. Yes. हाँ.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. And best of luck for
Thank you.
Friday Night Plan.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So you have this fan moment in the movie where this is
Yeah. Do I know you?
Yes.
I know. Now, why did I run and hug her?
No. So
No.
my question is that did you have such a fan moment in your recent career, and where you realized that okay, how do I react? So what was
Yeah,
the fan
no,
moment
I
you
don't.
had?
If you've seen me like as a person, I don't care who you are. If you're coming in for a hug, I'm going in for a hug. Like, I don't care who you are. It's like you're coming in, you're like, hey, I'm like, hello. It's literally like that. Like, I don't even consider fans. वो word ही मैं consider ही नहीं करता. Like,
Right.
I don't think of people as my fans.
Okay.
It's like, it's a very hello relationship and hugging and pyar. I want it to be like that for as long as it can be, because I know, life has its own journey and you go through changes and people go through changes, but abhi aisa hai, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है.
All the best for your full journey, and you may be the best as possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's fine. Hi, Babil. So let me tell you, I'm Vyom's sister. I'm
Oh,
Vyomika.
hello, shout out.
Yeah, hi. So I really wanted to ask you, like, what genre would you love to explore? Like, you've
Yeah.
done intense Kala, you've
Next.
done light-hearted Friday Night Plan.
Huh.
What genre would you love to explore which you haven't done yet?
नेक्स्ट आप बात करिए. मतलब मेरे को वैसे तो सब एक्सप्लोर करना है, बट बस अभी मुझे कॉमेडी करनी है यार. मुझे रोमांस और कॉमेडी करना है. अभी थोड़ा बहुत दर्द फील कर लिया. अभी थोड़ा रोमांस कॉमेडी, उसके बाद फिर करूँगा मैं इंटेंस थ्रिलर,
Okay.
डिटेक्टिव,
Also,
सब.
yeah. Also,
नाचूंगा आपके लिए, सब करूँगा मैं. पक्का गाऊंगा, नाचूंगा,
perfect.
सब.
We would love to see you like
Done,
that.
done. But romance comedy next. And Vyom, I just want a shout out to him. He's the most hardworking guy.
Father,
He is
mother.
so hardworking,
Yeah.
sir. He is incredible. And वो because बहुत pressure है दिमाग में, अकेले आया है वहाँ से. आप hometown कहाँ है?
His parents,
I know, hometown is Rajasthan, ना?
Yeah,
जोधपुर.
Yeah.
तो जोधपुर से वो आया मुंबई, और मुंबई is a very cruel city for a lot of people. So उसका डेडिकेशन, मेरे को आंखों में आंसू आ जाते हैं. मतलब वो लग जाता, डांस
How
करा,
sweet of you.
फाट. और हम सब, मतलब बहुत ही अच्छा लड़का है यार, बहुत ही.
How
हमारी
sweet.
काफी, sir, really, and we all bonded so much, no, in the shooting. That guy.
Yeah,
sir,
we used
hats
to
off, sir,
tell
hats
the
off.
stories every day.
Yeah, अंडा वाला पूरा गाड़ी वाला sequence. बहुत मजा आया. And he's an incredible actor and he will go far, sir. His resilience will take him far, sir.
Thank you so much.
मैं व्योम की बात कर रहा था, सर, आपकी नहीं. Sorry.
Admirer of your father.
Yes, sir.
I have not missed any of his film. कल भी मैंने the Songs of Scorpions देखी है. Tomorrow, because मुझे आज ये आना था इसलिए. बहुत अच्छी है. So मैं वही देख रहा था, मैंने कला देखी है and आज मैंने Friday Night Plan देखी है. तो I was figuring out, मैं कुछ निकालना चाह रहा था कि how बाबेल कैसे कहीं पापा को इमिटेट तो नहीं कर रहा है, या कोई ऐसा करता है वैसा करता है. बट आई एम सो हैप्पी कि आप कुछ नहीं कर रहे, यू आर मेकिंग योर ओन पाथ. बट जो नेचुरल ग्लिम्स आता है father
वो
का,
तो क्या
वो बहुत अच्छा. इट इज एडिंग टू यू, एडिंग टू योर दिस एक्टिंग एंड एवरीथिंग, लाइक द लुक्स, द समटाइम्स यू वेव, जो नेचुरल है एज अ फादर सन में होना चाहिए. सो इट इज मेकिंग यू, मतलब मैं तो कहूँगा कि बहुत बेटर हो रहा है. इट्स गुड, वेरी गुड.
थैंक यू.
एंड इरफान सर को मेरा सैल्यूट है सर.
मेरा भी.
थैंक यू सो
Thank
मच.
you so much, sir. Thank you. That means, really, sir, it means a lot to me. Really. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sir, and you're looking very good. You're like looking like a fashion icon. बहुत अच्छा लगा. Shirt बहुत अच्छा है, sir.
Hi, Babil. Shraddha
Hi.
this side.
Hello, how are you?
I
Sorry,
have-
what's your name?
Shraddha.
Shraddha. Hi,
Yeah,
Shraddha.
So I have admired your work in Kala, and now watching Friday Night Plan, it was a huge transition in your acting also. So now my question is little light only. So during your teenage time, were there any times where you were the being an elder sibling? Do you thought that you have much responsibility about your younger sibling?
No.
No.
No,
nothing.
I didn't think I had any responsibility towards him, but I knew that I had a right to bully him. That was, but या 2-3 साल चला, फिर मुझे ही इतना प्यार आ जाता था, इतना क्यूट है मेरा छोटा भाई, वो उसको कौन bully करेगा वो.
Yeah, but were there times when your maybe your younger sibling used to make you think, like as Adi as made him realize that you are missing all these things?
Yeah.
Has this thing happened in your real?
आयान और मेरी रिलेशनशिप में मैं आदि और वो सिड है, उसको एक्चुअली मेरे को थोड़ा खींच के लाना पड़ता है इस एरिया में कि आप थोड़ा लाइफ को जियो, मतलब बिना सोचे करो कुछ चीज़ें, और वो मुझे इसमें लाता है कि थॉट्स को सिस्टमैटिकली अप्रोच करो, ऐसे ही कुछ भी मत कर दो वो. तो वी आर द परफेक्ट बैलेंस बेसिकली लाइक दैट.
Yeah, thank you.
आपका चश्मा बहुत अच्छा है, एक बार पहन के देखो. हाँ स्तुति, I look better than that one, no? It's better, no?
मैं श्रद्धा की मम्मी हूँ.
जी हेलो श्रद्धा की मम्मी.
हाय. बहुत काम किया अच्छा अपने इसमें मूवी में.
जी.
और आप दोनों भाई भाई का जो झगड़ा हो रहा था वो सब मुझे भी याद आ रहा था. मेरे भी बच्चे वही करते हैं, ये इसकी बहन, इसका भाई, घर में यही चलता है.
जी.
आपके पापा का एक्टिंग वगैरह बहुत अच्छा सब रहता था. कभी भी अवार्ड शो हो तो मैं उनका ही कुछ क्लिप आता था वही ज़्यादा देखती थी. तो उनका तो काम बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन आप भी पापा के जैसा काम कर रहे हैं अच्छा, और पापा का पूरा उसमें दिख रहा था थोड़ा थोड़ा. आप भी बहुत ही अच्छा. और एक फोटो चाहिए मुझे. आपके पापा को तो हम देख नहीं सके, लेकिन आपको देखा तो
मुझे याद आया कि मेरे बच्चे भी ऐसे करते हैं. मेरे लिए मैं सफलता मैंने वहाँ हासिल कर ली कि आपको मैंने कुछ महसूस कराया और आपकी लाइफ पे रिफ्लेक्ट कराया. सर थैंक यू. वी वन यू नो. थैंक यू आंटी, थैंक यू. मैं उनको कह रहा था हम जीत गए, और किसी आप कुछ और मेरे को और कुछ नहीं चाहिए.
Hi Babil, Sakshi here.
Hi Sakshi.
So apart from the movies, sorry, I really just want to say that you are the kindest and probably one of the nicest guys I have seen on and off camera. So that's all I had to say, and congratulations.
आंटी मेकअप लगा हुआ है, नहीं तो आपको ब्लश दिखता है. ब्लश कर रहा हूँ सच में.
मैंने लगा दिया. That's it. So all the best for your future as well.
And I promise, humanity is more important to me than professional success. I will never be able to live with myself if I am successful professionally, but I'm not successful in a humanitarian way. So I promise you, I will never let anything affect this and my upbringing and my values. I promise you.
That's really sweet of you, Babil.
Oh, hello.
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 So I just wanted to tell you. Oh my gosh!
Do I know you?
To anybody who doesn't know me, I did a little part with Babil and Amrit. That was my very first time I faced a camera.
Yeah.
And my very first shot. And I don't know if you could sense it, but I was really nervous.
I know, yeah, I know.
Yeah, but thank you for being my first co-actor, and thank you for that entire day. You made me feel so comfortable, and I really hope to work with you again, hopefully someday soon. And thank you, like you made it like the best first experience for me, so thank you. And I'm so happy I could get my sister to meet you. She adores you. She keeps watching you on reels. So yeah.
हाँ, अभी तक तो मैंने रील्स में ही ज़्यादा एक्टिंग की है. पर नहीं, I thank you यार. Like really.
Thank you.
It's an honor for me, honestly, and it's a privilege for me. If I could, I don't know if you're exaggerating, but if I could make you feel like that in any way, and if I could make you feel comfortable on your first day, then that, you know, I've won in a lot of ways. Really. Thank you so much, yaar. Thank you.
Hi, my
Hello.
name is Megha.
First, tell what's your name? Megha.
Yeah.
Megha. Hi, Megha.
Hi. Apart from acting, I've seen you on your reels, and I love your voice. The singing that you put,
Yeah.
I love it.
Please, I can't sing now.
No, I'm not gonna tell you. It's fine. I'm just saying, would you do anything in like music also?
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. It's just that I'm such a shy. I'm a very shy guy. Like, and I want to do things in my own time, you know what I mean? कि जब मैं करूँ तो full passion से करूँ, ऐसे डर उसमें नहीं आना चाहिए. And singing is a hobby. I don't want to put too much pressure on it, but I will definitely, and I'm writing songs, and I'll hopefully you'll get to listen to them soon. But तब तक मैं Instagram पे आपके लिए गाता रहूँगा, पक्का पक्का, क्योंकि वो मैं कमरे के कोने में गाता हूँ, कोई नहीं होता, पक्का. Promise. Thank you so much, and I will drop. यार इतना attention मेरे को बचपन में मिला नहीं ना, तो अब मिलता है तो मुझे लगता है कैसे जी. Oh, hello.
Hi Babil,
Hi.
looking ecstatic. Love your look. I can't take my
Hello.
eyes off your shoes.
मम्मा बोलती है शर्ट उल्टा मत पहनो, आज उल्टा शर्ट पहना, fashion.
काम आ गया.
Sorry.
I just have one question, like seeing you being this enthu kid that you are
Yeah.
already. So what inspires you to be the way that you are today?
Nothing. I just wake up and I don't tell myself anything. I just observe the moments that I am trying to conform myself or change myself to please someone else, and then I just don't do it, you know? I'm just aware when I'm trying to just be a little more serious or more calm because I'm scared of what people will think of me.
You're not intimidated at all, right?
I am, but I face it. I am intimidated. I'm scared. Look at me. I'm terrified of most things, but I am courageous enough to face this fear.
But you're doing really well.
Thank you.
Just
Yeah.
pushing it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, on that note, thank you so much everyone for being here, and thank you Babil for your time, and wish you all the best for the film.
Thank you.